5 classes, 2 weapon types, third-person view, parties of up to 3 players, the game on Unreal Engine. What are you talking about? This is Mistfall Hunter, a new fantasy extraction shooter in playtest, and your direct rival to Dark and Darker with the fast-paced PvP and PvE. What's going on, buddy? Here's your neighborhood RaskoRush as always, and honestly, I didn't expect this level of polish from an early build. I was planning a let's play for you, but decided to add a review too, to give you more than just a first impression. Insights on the gameplay, the atmosphere, how to dish out pain here and what to expect down the road. Before launch, people compare it to Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Dark and Darker, Escape from Tarkov, and frankly I was bracing from some ultra-casual, clunky mess here. So, what did we actually get? A killer atmosphere, blazing gameplay, and really interesting mechanics. Price and system requirements are on the screen. Nothing insane, but you'll want a B-Fire rig, because your enjoyment, buddy, also hinges on your FPS here. This review is current as of the playtest, and once the full release rolls out, things could change drastically. I'm watching the game, the community, the devs, and they could at least pay me, they're unfortunately not. And I will share any news, so don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay in the loop. Don't forget that your like or dislike, it's about video, but not about the game, and thank you in advance. Alright, let's keep rolling. What classes do we have? The Mercenary, aka the Warrior, Sorcerer, the Black Arrow, our Archer, the Shadow Streaks, this is kind of an Assassin, and the Seer, our Healer. Invisibility is on the Assassin and the Sword. Each hero comes with its own mechanics and skills, so it really feels like 5 different games rolled into one. Absolutely awesome. Let's break down each class so you get the picture. First up, the Archer or Black Arrow. Our Archer relies on both abilities and arrows. Think of arrows as charged that automatically recharge from thin air after you fire them. At the start, you've got 2 arrows, the piercing arrow and the explosive one, which deals small area damage on hit. At level 7, you unlock a 3rd arrow slot, and as you keep leveling, you'll unlock new arrow types: lightning, barb, invisibility revealing, and plenty more. About the skills, up to level 5 you can only equip 2 skills. Your first skill is a heavy auto-aim shot that knocks enemies back, aka the crawl knockdown. That knockback is a lifesaver against melee players who get up in your grill. Mixing the right arrows with the right skills give you total freedom to craft your archer build. Assassin or Shadow Streaks, masters of invisibility and close quarters brutality. You've got 2 weapon sets, dual swords and the dagger. The dagger lean into skill shots and lightning fast strikes, while dual swords let you rain down and roll damage and pull off brutal face-to-face combos. Constantly swap weapons, weave your skills into fluid moves and dodges, and you'll shred enemies while staying down near untouchable. You can slot different skills on each weapon type, build as a pure skill fiend or become a dual sword ninja assassin. That's only your turn here. Sork. As you've probably guessed, our Harry's skills are split into 2 skills as every single class in the game. Common magic is really your support toolkit: shields, bursts of invisibility, damage immunity, and all those life-saving tricks. Elemental magic is your glass cannon DPS branch, loaded with spells to melt mobs and roast any sucker chasing your ass. Important tip here: for both the assassin and the kind of warlock, invisibility isn't flawless. You'll still hear footsteps or other telltale cues, but you can silence those sounds by pumping the right talents perks in the tree. We will dive into talents a little bit later. Mercenary or the Warrior. People love to hate this class because it's just an overpowered wrecking crew, but if you're rocky and don't mind swinging a real huge maul, start here. You'll be smashing skulls and easing your way into the game. What do we have here? Sword and shield. Okay, this is not only sword and shield. This is a sword shield, this is a one type. And the massive maul that hits like a Monday. This is a second type. The sword shield is your all-around defense toolkit, while the maul skills are pure offense. That's Captain Obvious for you here. I promise next time I'll just say this is warrior. What's the next class here? For sure with the maul it feels clunky, as any tank does, but mix in some hidden and well-timed dodges and you'll become a brutal force to reckon with. And finally our healer. So who do we usually picture as a healer? Some puny, fragile character who can only keep the party alive. Not this time, buddy. The Prophet in Mistfall Hunter is a true all-rounder with unique mechanics. Besides healings, he can plant wards that damage nearby enemies. He fights like a magic auto-attacker and of course has offensive skills too. Don't underestimate him as just a support. In skilled hands, the Prophet can seriously punish opponents. I'm sure that Assassin is the coolest class ever in this game, of course. That's just my personal take, okay? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. What about the core mechanics? The game is third person with right pick, so just like in Fortnite for example, you always want to hug the left side of a door, archway or any cover. It gives you a couple of seconds of concealment, so mages, archers and other ranged fighters use it to your advantage. Also they've added a zone like in Battle Royales, called the Golden Rain. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's Golden Fog, of course. It squeezes all players into one spot, creating epic brawls and unexpected corners in the map. There is only one map right now, but the devs promise more at launch. Can't wait, mate. To extract with all your loot, you need to find that special mob, kill him, grab his little bell, and make a clean run back to the lobby. You know what happens if you or the game drag on until there's only one bell left and say 2 players standing, you know? Account progression is shared. Your cash, stash, comp upgrades, it all lives on your account, not your character. We'll cover each of this in detail soon, but for now just remember, your upgrades follow your account, and you can have as many characters as there are classes. About stamina, regular swings don't drain stamina, but skills, dodges and jumps chew through it fast. If your stamina hits 0, you get slapped with a nasty debuff and your character turns into an old geezer who can't even climb stairs without help. Why a geezer? Because there are no females, avatars and characters, so man up and manage your stamina wisely. Also we have free dodge mechanic with the name chain release. When you've been hit twice, your next dodge costs 0 stamina. It's brilliant. While your enemies bleed stamina dry, you stay in the black. Why it matters? Stamina, aka energy or mana, is the most critical resource in the game. Don't sleep on it when you're planning your talent build with the perks and stuff. In some other games it's so optional, but not in this game, buddy. Let's take a quick peek at talents, without diving too deep. Talents mainly beef up your skills. If you're invested in a skill and love how it performs in your runs, you can boost it further with matching talent. For example, the assassin can supercharge the dual blade combo or enhance maybe steel strikes. No pay to reset here. You can dump your talent points and reassign them before any sorted to test out new theories and builds. Of course, it's only on playtest probably, and later it will be for gold or something else. I hope no real pays. A few words on the shop. Honestly, just a couple of lines, nothing to overthink here. This is where you buy your gear and healing supplies for outings. Sometimes you'll snag better deals in the player auction. Sometimes you won't. The difference, the auction also lists resources you need to upgrade your camp, for example. Camp upgrades. Right now camp building is pretty bare bones. You can boost your healer or upgrade the shop, the stash or the auction house. Probably in the future it will be more interesting than now, but currently we have what we have. Before you charge into battle, keep this in mind. guard your stamina like you guard your mom. Always save this just enough to dodge. Victory isn't always for the fastest clicker, okay? Use the chain release, take a couple hits, step back, then dive right back in. It looks like a bug, but it's actually a killer feature and really saving you in your fights. Play every class, even the ones you hate. Knowing their ins and outs helps you wreck them later. That's really working. Use the environment. Traps and portals should work for you, not against you. PvE feeling tough? It's not you, it's just unfamiliar mob behavior. You can always extract 0 HP, everything else is just player mistakes. Remember, skip those crappy small healing potions. They are trash. Loot them off players and save them for emergencies, but please buy normal healing potions. They're just available kinda for free in the shop. Don't forget your healing horn in PvP by pressing button R. Rush the kill and you'll die first. Found secret crates? Clear the area before looting. Ambushes are very real in this game. After all, have fun. This game is fire, and if you're watching this far, you're gonna love it. The most important part. What's wrong with this game? Ping issues. If you don't live in the US or Korea, expect pain. The nearest European server is in Virginia, in US. Devs say more regions are possible if feedback's strong, so keep sending those reports. And of course, I'm just really hope they will provide another server near the Europe or somewhere else. Balance problems. The warrior just steamrolls everyone. He's walking ton with the maul. Your full HP melts under his swings. It's a lot of reports from other players about balance problems. I hope the devs will listen it clearly and accurately. Also, they already said that balance problems are in their backlog, which is good. One map, raw edges. At first 3-4 hours it's fresh and matches pop fast. After that the sameness sets in. PvP and PvE help of course, but the game still feels raw, which is totally fine on this game stage of course. Bugs and cheaters. Not a tidal wave, but they're here, and they drive people nuts. Credit where it's due, devs are responsive, but the issues persist. Devs reporting about banning some players and disabling those hacks. I was lucky I didn't meet anyone with cheats or something. Maybe you won't as well. What's going on with the game and what will be in the future? The playtest is live and the devs have already extended it several times. Awesome that they really dig into community issues and fix things. That's brilliant. They're gathering feedback, analyzing player sessions, balancing mechanics and squashing bugs. The playtest will run for about another week, so jump in now or hit subscribe on my channel to catch all the fresh updates. I'm watching every change closely. This is not the end, buddy, just call out to subscribe, you know. What's more about the future? They're being careful about opening new regions too soon, so they don't dilute player numbers or mess up matchmaking. Overall, it's impressive how closely the team works with the community. That's a great sign that the game is in solid hands and that a fully polished release is coming. Here's hoping it keeps up and epic launch awaits, man. If you liked my game review, drop a comment with your thoughts on the game, on the review, share your builds, life hacks and tips I maybe missed. It helps me and everyone else. There is a ton more cool stuff coming, so smash the like button, subscribe to the channel and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.